Good day, everyone. So, as per tradition for every other YouTuber, it's time to make my bank video. I've seen a couple other channels drop their bank videos this week, so I figured it would be a good time to do mine. And my last bank video was 9 months ago, which is quite a while. So, let's jump straight in. Flat 6 bill, that's interesting. It was 30 mil off a couple minutes ago, but I guess prices go up. So in my last video, my bank was only 4 bills, so I got a 2 bill increase, but that's kind of false because items dropped in price as opposed to my previous bank video. So in reality, I got a lot more money than what you can see on screen. So I'm going to go through it quickly. The configuration of my bank hasn't changed too much. I'm quite lazy in terms of bank organization. I did it once and left it like that. So 52 mil cash, it keeps climbing, but I just always throw it into blood runes, so essentially it's never going to go higher than 100 mil. 536,000 blood runes, and I have, I think, 12,000 charges in my scythe, so you can add another 36,000 on top of this, so that's what, 570,000 blood runes, which it's been going down because I've been doing hard mode tobs recently, but I'll go over that later. So some good food supplies, some stams. I got my endurance ring this year, which is really cool. Sepulcher was a lot of fun. Full graceful, of course. I maxed, so I have a max cape. I have 2 max capes because I still haven't made my major in a 2 max cape. I find it just looks so strange, so I just haven't bothered making it yet. Which looks funny, but it's okay. It's a good reason. My range cape, which I should probably put in my POH. Some random stuff over here. 2,400 hollow marks. I'm saving up for 3,000 to green log sepulcher. Some lockpicks that I can blow on barrows. Sepulcher gear. Rogues, which I don't remember what it's for. Therefore, I've messed up a clue scroll, so this is here too. So this is just some random junk. Now let's go into Herblore tab. So this tab is still very spicy. So I've hit over 10,000 range potions if I decant these. And still have 3,000 wines left. And it's funny because I don't have enough dwarf wheats to sustain my wines. So I guess that's one of the benefits of going dry at KQ. Or still being dry at KQ, actually. 16,000 potato cactus. I don't think I'm ever going to use it up. So that's just going to sit there. A lot of pea pots. It's one of the potions I use the most. Just because it's very nice to just be able to camp piety and not care about prayer. So I do chuck these quite often. A lot of super combats, which been going down too. I've been doing a lot of PVM, but the torsos are sustaining themselves very easily. The only hard part about super combats is the limpet roots and the white berries. These are quite difficult to sustain. You have to do herb runs for those, which I do not really do too often anymore. I have a lot of swamp tar, a bunch of random stuff, a lot of marks, which I haven't used since my 99 agility grind. It's just been sitting there. One day I'll use it. It's no rush to use that. I still have a lot of staminas. This is my farming tab, herb run tab. Just a bunch of stuff. Collect my eggs here from birdhouse runs, which I don't do often again. 370 Raynar Siege, that's from Brio. I went relatively on drop rate, so I got a lot of Raynar seeds from that grind. So over here, some more random stuff. Rings from birdhouse runs. Just clue stuff. My glories, which I'm doing something different here. So I split my glories into each charges, and I have my 6th charge here. So whenever I want to get a new glory, I always pick up the 6th one, and whenever I finish whatever activity I'm doing, I just dump the glory back in. So essentially it's like a way to 0 time bank uncharged glories to charge them later, and it's like a good passive way to work on the eternal glory without actually grinding it out. So a really good thing there. Got my champion's cape, which I got recently. That was a fun grind to do. I was racing with Pharaoh, and Pharaoh ended up winning. But it's a nice grind to AFK, and I didn't really use many cannonballs, so obviously it was slower, but I was doing it while working from home. Just some bosses are aggressive, so you can literally AFK for 10 minutes. 111 elite caskets in the bank too. That's quite a lot of caskets. As per Sebe, I'm waiting for Pulse 76 to come out, and then I'm gonna open them. But I'm starting to get a little impatient, honestly. So maybe once I finish all the clue requirement gear from clues, such as the flared trousers, I think I'm missing the Bandos cloak and the Black Dragon mask. Then I'll probably just open them so I can do all my masters and not have to drop any. I also got a stale baguette this year, which is really sick. I got that while between tobs we were waiting for someone. I think they were going to the bathroom or something. And I got the event and I'm like, oh cool, easy stale baguette. Turns out I actually got it there. So the raid with the stale baguette in my inventory just for the flex. So that's a really nice collection lock slot to get out of the way because it's extremely rare in terms of time. So my supply tab over here hasn't gone up too much. I have a lot of volcanic mine teleports, which kind of pops out. So I decided instead of getting like 800 rune ore, I was gonna buy a bunch of teleports just for the fun. Some people did not like that in the CC, but now I have infinite volcanic mine teleports, so that's a good thing. A lot of ore, which I will have to process soon, especially the rune ore, which I plan to just get money from it for blood runes. Same thing with adamant, but I'm really in no rush right now to do that, so it's just gonna sit there for a while. Some molten glass, which has been going down because I AFK blow it often whenever I have nothing to do. It's a good activity to spend time and some good XP as well. A lot of cut gems that I cut passively. I really have no plans with these gems. It's just going to sit there. Maybe I'll make glories with these ones if I want to grind Eternal Glory, but it's not really required. A lot of Dragonides. I still haven't processed it. Again, I think my current plan is to wait for the next skilling comp in our CC. And once the skilling comp starts, I'll be able to just bang all that out because it's a lot of banked XP and really fast XP as well. So that should be quite fun. I have a lot of headless arrows. I've been just fletching headless arrows between tobs, especially when we do raids, hard mode tobs. Oftentimes, some people want to take little breaks between raids, which is fine. So I just fletch a couple headless arrows between each tob, and I mean it is paying off. I have 118,000 of them. Buckets of sand and seaweed. So this is really passive. The seaweed is from pet hunting. So every time I do a birdhouse runs and I have seeds, which I think I ran out of seeds recently. I did. Then I would do a quick seaweed run just for the pet chance because it's a very good pet chance. And the buckets of sand is just passive with the bird every day. Grapes is from PVM. Bunch of other stuff here. And some interesting things too is I have 156 Castle Arts tickets, so I've been AFKing that on the side, and same thing with Trouble Brewing. But I think Trouble Brewing I might just wait a little bit more because it is very, very slow. So I like maybe if I start playing other games, like I do plan to play Witcher 3 soon. So maybe once I play that game, I might be able to AFK some of these a little bit more. Some food that was from Temperos, which it's honestly just sitting here until I get like the motivation to grind that lyre that I can use to teleport. But the motivation is not there, so it's just gonna sit there for longer. Winter Todd, because I was grinding Winter Todd for a Tome of Fire, and which I got. You'll see later. Now this is like my Miscellaneous / Alk / ammunition random flexes. It's just a lot of stuff. So all my dragon items I haven't alked it in a very long time. So you can tell that I have that's why I have a lot of it. 31D chains. And I think I have one in the stash unit and one in the POH. 75D legs. That's a lot of dragonplate legs, damn. So I will alk it eventually. It's just right now I don't need the money. I'm still okay. And as I said earlier, all the money I get is for blood runes. That's all I care about. So I don't need blood runes right now, so I'm in no rush. So it's just gonna sit there for a while more. The rune items I do alk it passively whenever I do any AFK activity. I can just alk. 60,000 amethyst arrows. It's been dropping. I think I had like 75,000 at one point, but they do last a very long time, so that's very reassuring. A lot of dragon darts, mostly from Vorkath, Grotesque Guardians, and random DMs that the CC calls out. I make sure to yoink all of those. Still have a lot of rune darts left, so I'm in no rush to make amethyst darts, so that's why my rune ore is just stacking in the bank. I have over 15,000 dragon bolts, which is going to be amazing for next when that comes out. That's the benefit of spooning a T-bow and not having a DHCB or an armor crossbow in a very long time, so that just ended up stacking. Bunch of little random flexes like these boots that I collect for no reason. Bunch of heads that I collect as well. 8 totems, which I do use up. I was planning on collecting them for the if they ever like nerf Skotizo and make the drop rate better for the Jar of Darkness, but I'm starting to doubt that they're ever going to do that. So I think I should just open them up, maybe get lucky and get the jar. That would be a crazy to get. Some brimstone keys, which I do collect because I want to, as you know, I am a collection log enthusiast, so I am collecting those. Bunch of keys that one day I'll open for the Dragonstone armor, but right now it's just collecting dust. Bunch of random stuff here, bunch of staffs. I got some of the ornament kits for the staffs from LMS. LMS is a really fun activity. I recommend people to do it. By the way, it's nice. Bunch of bones, bunch of other stuff. Almost 1 million taco. Some granite dust from Grotesque Guardians, which I hate that boss. That boss sucks. All my barrels pieces, except I'm missing the Verax helm for collection log green log, so that's something I need to grind out soon. Bunch of rings, which I drop over for bonds, but I haven't done DKs in a very long time. It just doesn't appeal to me anymore. There's other things I could be grinding. And a couple pets here that are just sitting there. And another holy kit over here. So I have 4 holy kits, which you'll see in the next tab, which I'll go into right now. Now my gear tab, which is the bulk of my account. So, I mean, basically best in slot. A couple items missing, notably the infamous Armadillo chestplate, which I'm 1,000 armor kills dry of. Let's just see right here. 994 Armadillo kills. It's such a shit boss. That's all I gotta say. Right now, it's one of my goals for the holidays, so I do have a lot of time off work for the holidays. I have 10 days, so I do plan to grind Arma to get that armor chestplate. I also want to do Sarah to get the Armadillo crossbow, and hard mode tops for that dust. So I have both kits on the scythe. I have the Holy Scythe, which is the Fortnite pickaxe, and I have the Blood Scythe, the Sanguine Scythe. And I also have a third scythe over here. So I have 3 scythes on my account, which is like, it's just unbelievable. It's such an amazing item to get. It's so fun to use. So I'm very happy about that. T-bow, of course. I got my rapier with the Holy Kit. I got my Sang Staff with the Holy Kit. T-bow, I also got my Verzik helm this year, so I finished my Master Combat achievements and currently working on Grandmaster. Got a DHCB this year, which is really cool. Also got the Tome of Fire this year, which I should have had a long time ago. It took me 18 million fire making XP for it. Got my BGS this year as well. I think I had that before. Yeah, I did have that before. I didn't get an IGS this year though, so that's cool. Full Justy, full Ancestral. Missing this one soon. And Devout Boots, which are really cool boots. I really like those. And over here, it's just some miscellaneous stuff, some dupes that I can drop over. So I got a dupe of Verdict right here. I got a dupe Endurance Ring too during a bingo, which was quite funny. Dupe Derek piece I can drop. This I should put on my POH. And this scythe, I do plan to drop trade it, which is going to be very painful. Just because, like, I have no point having 3 scythes in my bank. Before, I didn't have the Sanguine kit, so I had my 2 scythes here, my uncharged scythes. But now that I have the Sanguine kit, it's literally losing me a bank space. Unless I get a dupe Sanguine kit, or if I use my Holy scythes as uncharged. But I don't like the holy scythe uncharged. Like the purpose of this scythe being uncharged is so that people don't know it's uncharged, because I would flick between the uncharged and the charged scythe in Tob sometimes. If if the raid's going well, I don't need to spend blood runes, especially since I have Tob completed. Like MVP doesn't mean anything to me anymore. And the sanguine scythe looks really cool even uncharged, but the holy scythe uncharged looks really weird. But the holy scythe in general looks weird too, so let's just ignore that. One Inquisitor piece too, which I think I had in the previous bank video. But yeah, let's go to the collection log, because that's been something I've been doing a lot of lately. So first of all, 417 days played, which is quite a lot. But I have been playing this account for like 7 years. So slightly after Ironman release, I made it. And I was playing insanely casually, just doing free-to-play random stuff and trying to grind a rune axe at the lava dragons and AFKing woodcutting. So, like, obviously my playtime isn't extremely inflated to what how efficiently I play nowadays, because my mindset has changed. 381 out of 410 combat achievement tasks. So as you know, everything completed except for Grandmaster. In Grandmaster, I am brick walled in a couple places, so the solo chambers, my solo chamber skills are not as good as they should be for these challenges, so I need to practice a lot for them. I also hate gauntlets, so I haven't done these ones yet. Flicking bandos tasks is actually quite difficult, so I need to spend a lot of time practicing that, which I tried a little bit for like 30 minutes and I gave up because it is quite difficult. The Nightmare and Fasani tasks are very hard too. Especially since I'm lacking, I don't have full Inquisitor, so obviously the speedrun times are a lot harder and requiring more resets, which I just can't be fucked doing resets. It's not something I find enjoyable. Right now I'm working on the Tob tasks, so especially the hard mode Tobs, I'm missing the 3-man and 4-man speeds, which I plan to do soon. And the regular Tob, I'm missing all the speedruns and the perfect theater, which eventually I will do, and missing 8 Zuck tasks, which is quite a lot. But I think it's very feasible for me to finish this in maybe in 3 months if I grind it out, or maybe in a year if I take my time. We'll see. For collection logs, there's a lot, and I'm at 882 slots, which is really insane. Notably, like, I finished a lot of things this year. I finished Thermi, finished Obor, finished KBD, I finished Serb, I finished Brio. I'm missing 1 for Barrows. So, you know, there's a lot of good progress over here that's been done. I got my tome recently too, which is really cool. For raids, in Chambers, I'm 10 out of 12. I'm missing Elder Maul and DDB. And of course, Pet Dust and the Capes. I do plan to grind out the Capes one day, but I feel like right now I want to finish Tob first, because I do find Tob a lot more enjoyable. Once I do finish Tob, maybe I'll start doing CMs. Obviously, I won't bust it out. I'm probably going to do it passively, just doing a couple CMs here and there with the boys in the CC. My Tob log is really, really crazy now. So 3 scythes. Essentially, if I get a Sank staff, I finish Tob 3 times, which is just not even fair, especially since other people go 2,000 plus drive for their scythe. So got the pet this year at 1,000 something KC, 1,070 KC. I got my my sanguine kit 2 days ago, which is really cool too. I got 4 holy kits, which, I mean, at this point it doesn't matter because I finally got my sanguine kit. Missing the dust and the 2 capes. Once I get the dust, I'm gonna be full sending regular Tobs. I'm likely gonna be doing 416s just to get quick KCs. Clues, there's not much to show you. Like, it's just clue scrolls. I have a good completion rate so far, but I do plan to go higher. I have to work on hards, I have to work on easies. Elites, I have a lot of them banked. Masters, I have a lot of elites banked, which is masters banked. For the rare drops, I do have 3, I think. Yeah, so I have Gilded Spade, Gilded Vambraces, and Gilded Chaps. And I also have the Ring of Coins, which I got recently, which is really cool. Minigames, I've been working on minigames a lot lately. So I mean, not these ones though, of course, but I am 31 out of 39 for Castle Wars, so I'm only missing the gold armor set, which is I'm working on passively, like with the method I posted on my channel recently about the way to AFK it, where you play for 4 minutes and you can leave your computer for 18 minutes while splashing on yourself, and that gives you a good chance to well, it gives you essentially 18 minutes of zero time Castle Wars while you're out of the house or doing something in real life, so that's really nice. Gnome Restaurants I plan to finish soon. Hollowed Sepulchre, as you know, I'm only 600 marks away. LMS is, I mean, I do it here and there, but it is a quite difficult one too, especially nowadays with the bots that are extremely good. But there are ways to battle that, and I have watched videos on that too. Weight Training Arena I'm probably never going to do. I finished Mahogany Homes this year, finished Pest Control, finished Rogue Stand a while ago. I also finished Shades, which I got relatively spooned on, to be honest. I went really dry on, I think it was the silver locks or the black locks. I went dry on one of the easier locks, like 4 times rate. Then I spooned the set, so it made up for it. Soul Wars, I got the pet. I'm missing the cape, which I'm actively working on, but not like pushing for. It's just something I do when I want to relax on some Saturday night or whatever. Type Farm, I got the hat for the collection log, of course. For the clue step, sorry. Trouble Brewing, I'm working on it passively. Volcanic Mine, I green locked it. 3,000 teleports, interesting. I didn't know it tracked that. So for my pets, I'm at 19 pets. 3 of them are being dupes. I got the Soul Wars pet recently. What else did I get recently? I got Top Pet. I got Thermi recently. I got Skatizo recently. I got... I think the other ones were before. Finished the Camdozo under Ice Mountain quest thingy, so that was fun. That took around 10 hours, by the way, but still fun. Finished Champions Challenge 2. That one was a long one. And of course I finished these ones. I finished notes. These take 2 minutes, by the way, if you ever want to do them. It's really worth doing. My demonic spoonage. I also did monkey backpacks. Those were really nice to do. Very AFK and good agility XP as well. I did it during maxing. My notes, I'm going to work on this passively through Mythical Dragons. Random events greenlocked once I got that stale baguette, which is really cool. Revs, I mean, I got the Ancient Crystals, which is what I really wanted. But yeah, ideally, I would like to have a crossbow because that would be amazing for Wildy Slayer and Wildy bosses. But I don't really like revs too much, so I'm probably not going to grind it out anytime soon. Rooftop, Shooting Stars, Stealing Pets, Slayer. I mean, not much to show here. Miscellaneous, I did finish the big fish grind. And I mean, I've tried to AFK some other ones, but it's quite rare. So I guess I can show you my bosses. So I have a lot more bosses now. I've killed a lot of bosses. So notably a lot of God Wars, no pet yet, which it's fair. I mean, I'm only what 3,500 KC here, so I didn't even hit the rate to get a Wildy pet, to get a God Wars pet yet. So can't complain. Spoon DKs, 2 out of 3 pets. 2,500 mole, 3,200 KQ. Still missing that stupid pet. It's just painful. Greenlock KBD. 788 Vedion, still no ring. That too is quite unfortunate. 12 Infernos, 37 Jads. So almost 1,000 regular chambers, KC, 165 CMs. So for Tob, I'm at 1,090 KC and 305 hard modes, which is really a lot of hard modes. They're extremely fun, but quite depressing too, because it's extremely punishing where you can die very easily, and when you die, your drop rates on kit and purples just down the shitter. Very terrible drop rates. So you don't see purples that often, and you don't see kits that often either. So it's quite demoralizing in that sense. But it is a fun content. It's challenging, and I do enjoy it. Oh, Nexus here, interesting. So Fusani's only 39 KC. I don't really enjoy Fusani's too much. It's just, I don't know. I think it's because I had a really bad time doing Nightmares, so I don't really like Fusani's. But eventually that'll grow on me, and I'll be able to grind Fusani's. Because it's not a terrible boss. It's just I don't enjoy it. So I can show you my POH quickly. I'm not sure what I can show you my POH though, because I did already show you my collection log. I guess my pets are here, so these are my pets. You can also add Giant Mole, Nightmare, and TOB Pet, which are in the bank, which you've seen before in my collection log. I'm going to show you my seed vault real quick too. Oh, it's Magi. So I have a ton of seeds here, a lot of herb seeds that I don't really use, except for like the useful ones like Snapdragons and Torsos. I'm really low on hop seeds, which is annoying because I need to do birdhouse runs. And for my tree seeds, I have a bunch of them. So first of all, where did I go? See all these U's and magic seeds. These palm seeds. Still have a bunch of magic and U seeds to plant, a bunch of palms to plant. So I do passively work on the tree runs. So I maybe do my tree runs once or twice a week. And as such, I am almost 49 million farming XP. So that is, sorry, Magi's photobombing us. So yeah, I'm pretty dry on that pet. And so 18 mil of farming XP for my Tome of Fire. I do want to go back for the pet because honestly, Wintertodt is not that bad. It grew on me. It's a lot of XP per hour. It's very chill. It's pretty AFK, and you can watch movies on the side and get the pet chance. A lot of cooking XP, fishing. Okay, 95 million hit points XP, 45 million attack, 89 million strength. So I'm about to hit 100 million in these two skills soon. So 83 million ranged, 17 million prayer. That's a lot more than I thought. 35 million magic. Interesting. Slayer 29 million. Everything else is relatively decent. 20.5 million crafting though, so that does pay off the AFK blow glass. 27 million herblore XP too. But I have so much herblore bank. Let's just check in my herblore tab. So you see I have over 5 billion banked XP in herblore. A lot of that being in the Marks of Grace and... Oh wow, okay, I have a lot of Abentos too. Interesting, so I should probably bang those out soon. Oh wow, yeah. So that's around it, that's my bank video. I went over it rather fast, it's just under 30 minutes. So if you have any questions or you would like to join a good clan chat, you can join 07 Iron. So we do bingos and PVM comps and other activities within the CC. And you can sign up and win bonds. They're really fun. They're very competitive too. And it's open to anybody that's any Ironman, hardcores, UIMs, even group irons we allow them. And the requirements, there's no requirements. Even for the competitions, you don't need any requirements to join in. They're designed in a way so that everyone can assist. So even a level 3 Ironman can still help out because we put a wide variety of tiles that range from something simple as Wintertodt that anyone can do all the way up to challenge mode raids or some high level PVM. So that's my shout out to the CC. I will put the Discord link in the description so you can join the Discord for the clan chat. And otherwise, you can also just join 07 Iron in the View Another Clan channel. And you can ask for someone to invite you in the CC. Any general can invite you. And you can ask from there. So on that note, take care everyone. Have happy holidays. And enjoy.